GWS will continue to play on the edge as they look to book a spot in the preliminary finals. Leon Cameron says his side must up the ante against Brisbane, despite Toby Green being forced to face the tribunal this week. Natalie Unides reports.
They were ferocious against the Dogs, but no, the Lions will be a different beast.
They finished second on the ladder and they're a bloody good team, so we're under no illusions that we need to probably up the ante even more and play 5% better than on the weekend to knock off Brisbane at the Gabba.
The Giants' aggressive approach saw 2 players fined for indiscretions last weekend. Toby Green is free to face Brisbane despite being found guilty of serious misconduct. Cameron expects the criticism levelled at the forward to act as further motivation.
There's going to be players at every footy team that have got an ability to play when the spotlight is on them, and Toby's one of them. I think everyone likes watching players like that go about their business. They play hard, they play tough, they play to the end. And so Toby's no different. We're proud of the way he plays, and he'll play an aggressive brand of footy this weekend.
Brett Delidio's calf injury means GWS must make at least one change to their side. Adam Tomlinson is expected to return after being dropped last week, but amid rumours he's heading south, the mid is no guarantee to face the Lions.
Look, he'll be definitely a chance. Ian Hill will be discussed, Adam Tomlinson will be discussed, Isaac Cumming, we really like what he's been doing, and we'll find out who that person is. We'll come in and play his role, after training, and we'll finalise that by the end of the day today.
Cameron must also decide how to use Matt de Boer, the midfielder widely tipped to tag ball magnet Lachie Neale.
Everyone's going to talk about Neale being that, the Brownlow medalist favourite. He's had a great year, and Zorko and Lions. Part of our strategy will be looking at what's best for the team first, and then whether that fits in with our system. And Matty will look at whether or not it is an inside mid or it could be an outside mid as well.
If the Giants can get past the Lions, they could be bolstered by the return of Stephen Coniglio. The recently re-signed midfielder trained today in a bid to play next week. Natalie Unides, Fox Sports News.
David Warner seems destined to play in the 5th and final test starting tomorrow at the Oval. It's not the only selection dilemma for the Australians to deal with. Leading wicket-taker Pat Cummins could find himself rested following a heavy workload.
An 18-year wait to return the urn to Australia. David Warner was expected to be a central figure to a successful tour. Instead, his place is under question ahead of the 5th test.
Yeah, Davey hasn't had a great series. There's no secrets about that. But he's also a world-class player, and I've said throughout the whole series, if Davey has one good innings, it'll help us win the Ashes.
The first pair of Warner's test career came at Old Trafford. It leaves his series tally on 79 runs at an average of under 10. Langer, not one to lose the faith.
He hasn't got the runs he wants at the moment, but I'm looking forward to seeing it when he doesn't, and there's no better place in the world to bat than the Oval, so I'm looking forward to seeing him go well this week.
At the other end, the bowlers have flourished. Pat Cummins leads all wicket takers with 24. Josh Hazlewood has 18 in 3 matches. The question is, can they both hold up for the final test?
Oh my word, what a delivery that is.
I think it becomes tough because Pat Cummins is the best bowler, or the #1 bowler in the world, fast bowler in the world. He's the leading wicket taker in this series. Josh has had a huge impact in the games he's played. That's why it becomes probably nothing to do with the issues of management. It's just that it's hard to, you want your best players playing all the time, don't you? So that's where the complexity lies, as much as how we're going to manage them.
Steve Smith continues to steal the headlines. Vision of him celebrating led some to suggest he was mocking England spinner Jack Leach.
Fake news, isn't that what Donald Trump says? No one's mentioned it, no one's spoken about it. It's all the talk from you guys. So
I was there. I know the truth. They were talking about Chris Rogers, who was here 4 years ago, and that is actually the truth of it. Chris Rogers is a great mate of the squad, and that's what it was about. So anyway, people can make of it what they like. It's like we can't do anything about what people make of it.
One Aussie that hasn't been celebrating is Trevor Bayliss. That will come soon. The final test will also be Bayliss's last after 4 years as England coach.